Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we bring you a special treat for today's main event. Big Chief is back with another video of Not4Broadcast. Sit down, relax, and enjoy the show. How we doing, everybody? Big Chief's back with another video. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. We are on day 153, The Tempest, of the Papa Chief campaign. We've just been running the news desk, trying to get by with no money. Our brother's gone. He took our passport. I don't know if we got it back or not. But we are here. What do you want?
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded,
Prostate.
I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
Alrighty.
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his face.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky?
Okay, we got our prostate transition and the joy of screws.
10 seconds, everybody.
Fuck yeah.
Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm
Oops.
Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julius
Okay, I
Caesar
gotta focus up.
Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, Doctors Ingrid Sporsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options.
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to
Okay, we're doing good.
harm the cabin's ecosystem
Green means
while they
good.
wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy. I think I'll stick to risotto.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
It might seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future. It's often too easy to forget that not every citizen is thriving.
It's not really a naked protest. They're wearing clothes.
Johnny Hansen
But that's
and
just-
Tiffany Lamore were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year.
Should have done the test
This
result.
edition is sure to place them firmly back in the tableau.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge
Grizzle
married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely
Okay.
of cake?
We're doing good.
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them,
Oh shit, I'm not paying attention.
CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flardmaster 5000. That's the
Oh, so I just have to.
accompanying the
I get it. I have to
announcement
pick
of
before they talk about it and hope I pick the right one.
device for aiding in
I'm
installation
understanding
is
now.
Sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
you won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News. National Nightly News.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Exclusive interview. Here we go.
7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first
I got this.
time
Everybody,
since the
calm
tragedy.
down. Stay calm.
He talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy.
I take no blame.
Mr. Snugglehugs.
Well, we did.
Publicity. The sheer scale of this tragedy, now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's
No, we
over
won't.
to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks
Oh,
for
Jesus.
spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all. Of what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. It's your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy.
You got this, everybody. Don't worry.
See me?
Don't worry.
Can you
Mummy?
see me?
Who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now, it upsets them to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes. I could smell him already. Yes. He smelled like love.
Smell him already.
Yes, that'll be the fur. Scented with her.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft.
Again, are you kidding me?
Cat. Before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr.
Porsche.
Snugglehugs say to you?
Die.
His real action eyes. He said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here. And she can't be for just 89
I'm messing it up.
And then,
There we go.
and then it said General
I think I'm getting sick again.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages.
Creepy.
Staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes.
What's wrong with having a third eye?
Glasses, that's 5.
Too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing
Are you shitting me?
remember before the darkness overtook you?
he looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic.
Die.
Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite enough of you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions.
again?
And now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Do you think your parents will ever
Please let this end.
That's it, enough. Come on, Timmy.
Oh my God.
So there you have it.
Thank God that's over. Gee, I hate this thing so much.
The tragedy that is shaking our nation.
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington in the coming days and months, I'd wager.
What do these do?
How
I
will
wonder.
she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always
We're doing
check
good.
the new advanced mark.
We haven't lost a bar yet.
Guarantee
It's only going up.
safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
A triangle,
In the
yes.
wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks on new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it. Stick around.
We'll be back after
Two.
these messages. We'll
One.
be back after these messages.
1 minute back. Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Doing good, everybody. Doing good. News is going great. Now let's listen about some prostate.
Megan,
Yes, he is.
I'm Tommy the Fingernail
Back,
Harris.
Jeremy.
Sporting
The women are
legend.
coming.
I've got
I'm
it
more
all.
worried about this
4
water
world
dipping in my head.
championships, 2 cars, a bidet, and an enlarged prostate.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
How do I censor that? Hey, I got an A. That's pretty damn good.
Starting to pee, and it can cause laundry-based trouble between you and your she-demon of an ex-wife.
Do I have to worry about the temperature at some point? Because there's a fan blowing right at the temp.
Your bum. Well, sorry. Me and the doctors, we don't know. But
I don't know if I should be looking at that or not.
As you get older, your body changes. And that's okay.
Oh, I can replay the section, and I see.
That's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of
I
course,
always
if
say
you
welcome
want
back.
to, that's all
What a
right.
little
What's that supposed to mean?
fucking
I didn't
asshole.
write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's nothing wrong with the auto cue.
10
Oh,
seconds.
I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
I want to see us fry. It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
2.
Welcome back
Fuck.
to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right,
Nice to see
Jeremy.
they care.
But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far.
So-
I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself.
A divorce pending. That's important news.
Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid.
Oh,
Eddie Striker.
shit.
Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris.
This is dumb. I'm sorry, but this is stupid.
Shot number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Not bad. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So it's really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope the round
So they're supposed to miss the trash can? What the fuck is the point?
The ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
Sorry.
Striker giving it large.
Second round.
Harris. Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse.
Good thing that's
Try
blurred.
and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore, and women's bodies. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now.
Damn.
And Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap.
Who's up?
Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Well, he's pissy.
Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping.
This is riveting content.
The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington's Fish.
On my whistle, on my whistle. On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it.
Oh, shit.
I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully
oh, thank
taken
God.
away, never to be seen again.
Ball boy cannot be in the final pose. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one.
I apologize. Viewer discretion is advised.
But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Thank you. Thank you. Because of science, we can't.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Not bad. Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on. Ball boy's giving me the eye all day. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
Smart play, very nice. Round of applause.
Back to Striker.
I am invested in this game.
And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has countered with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mug.
Exquisite play, yes. Why didn't I think of that?
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. Here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact. A caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it.
Bullshit play.
I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see.
No, thank you. Please no. I'm an innocent man.
There's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here?
This is...
Yes. We want our money. Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody...
I'm dying.
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
There's nothing in his hand.
Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there. Quite late on.
Beautiful play. 10 out of 10.
She's in it to win it.
She should win.
On it, like a car bonnet.
Called it now.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef.
Will he be able to make the comeback? Will he be able to steal the win? Secure the win.
Not sure if he has any potassium or what's going on today with potassium or. And he's trying to have the banana as the ball. What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic. There we go, Jeremy. That is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a.
I knew she would win.
We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first
Come on, blue girl.
Sports Board Championship. Sports Board Championship.
Come on, please. Fuck.
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship.
Good job, dude. 15 wins. I'm proud of you.
My wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say?
We're having problems.
Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon had an extraordinary final.
That was weird.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
And when we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages. That's coming up.
1 minute back.
Cool.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone.
We were able to get past the nudist. We're gonna survive the storm, but we will survive. We'll be okay.
The mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Postman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous.
You don't say.
And you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions. Postman out.
Seems to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
You're going to need a whole new lining up there.
Good thing I don't have to click that button.
See you again. Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
I do not feel good. My throat is killing me.
That's a Spurman shape you've got there.
I don't know what happened. Last night I was perfectly fine and woke up and
Mr. Clement on your left.
now I've been coughing all day.
Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine.
Have you had a little accident?
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes,
That paint can kill.
people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges. You know,
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new.
Here it is for 5 minutes.
and you know, Megan,
We got
as
this.
my old man
It's okay.
used to say,
We will prevail.
piss ants who just don't know how to be.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something
We got this,
far
people.
more important.
We will not get shocked.
The office brief doesn't
We will-
have an announcement to make.
We will help deliver the news elegantly.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but
What scares you? I mean, really scares you.
It's death. It's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
No.
Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less.
How many more bars do I have to go?
Much less painful and much less expensive.
Boom, 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 boom.
Which is me close-up camera there. Which is me close-up camera there. When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle.
Shit.
And he said to me,
It's fine. Like, I know I said I wouldn't get zapped, but I needed that extra jolt to get me through the rest of the night.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope. 3 days later, we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching.
Oh.
He wouldn't even
Oh.
wait till half time. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
Sounds,
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away, and he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
How sweet.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's.
That was very sweet.
And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity.
Good.
when they
I guess I don't know if that's good or not.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. For people who feel they run their course and don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
God damn.
Are you okay?
Fuck. I probably.
Oh, it's still on the air, Peter.
Yes, sorry, my apologies. Oh.
Are you not worried that this
That was.
new
I just dropped
system might be open
a
to
fuck ton.
In what way?
Sorry, I've got a sap to get. Can I get a little bit of help here?
that the older generation might feel somewhat...
This news.
That one was massive. Right, no, this
Sorry, that the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
He has some. What?
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Very much for being here.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final. We'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night. You can.
And we're out. Good job,
Jesus.
everybody.
That was fucking unlucky. That scared the shit out of me.
It's just, I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so let me transition the moment I start the leak.
Did I die? E. Oh, fuck. A, C, E. Fuck it. You received your full wages. Good. Current wealth. What is money? Yep. Oh, nope. I went up to selling a kidney. That's not good. Illuminati's pissed. The news network hates me. Everything else is happy. Continue. I see. I don't know why I saw that, but yeah. Day unknown. It's been day 754. Money is tight. I've considered selling my kidney.
Oh, thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay?
No.
Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it, now. Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it, little bastards.
Fuck is that?
You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged, then release it to zap the little fuckers.
Burn, motherfucker, burn, motherfucker, burn.
Excellent, Alex. We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again. Great. That seems to be the last of them. For now. Right. We're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
Yes, ma'am.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
He looks like shit.
No professionalism.
Jet.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
It's the National Weather Report.
5, 4,
But now,
3.
It's time to join Jeremy Donaldson for the
Good
National
evening.
Nightly
I'm
News.
Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglepups? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously
they are
in
not
factories
happy.
worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we have so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be
That thing
kicked
looks
away easily
like a
by young,
weird Karen.
healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions, like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehugs' batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was of course raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to construct their vast hives, many of the nation's adults have turned to a more childish solution, or at least that's their excuse.
Going it alone, popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as his astonishing photograph that he linked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour, was busy in the capital preparing her new show, Chocolate Clit Bombs, for its now postponed grand opening. Let's hope the exhibits don't melt.
Being locked in alone seems to have made poor Johnny realise the empty pointlessness of the professional sportsman's existence. A life that, while no longer bringing great wealth,
I need to stop scanning over and just wait to listen.
narcissistic wives, and an utter lack of social importance. Let's hope he doesn't run out of toilet paper for those tears.
I did it again.
The shape of things to come. In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen-Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using marginalised imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen-Horgens brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen-Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
I'm Sporsborgen-Wongensvoord here with another pointless message that no one will ever see. We've been down here so long now, and you never communicate. What's happening up there? Have you all fucked off into space? All
Fuck.
into space? Ladies. Or just a space for ladies. A space for ladies. Harvest time again. Like it is every third Wednesday, but like it is every third Wednesday. It's not what it was. Still.
That's gonna get annoying fast.
Someone found a couple of unopened boxes in the rusty wreckage. Mum and Dad must have missed them when they first got down here all those years ago and totally effed up my life! Totally effed up my life! Kids' toys, apparently. Mr. Snufflehog or something. Helvetica's trying to get them switched on. Apparently there's still life in the batteries even after 30 years.
I'm gonna start hearing shit from this.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now. It's hard to believe they've
Everyone
been down
knows
there
time
so
moves
long
differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath.
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
English?
I've said that many times. Yes. I've said
Papers,
that many
please.
times.
With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important, Alex.
The government caused controversy today by announcing a fresh charge of passport fraud with an imaginative form of punishment for those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
The international community have been critical of Advance's decision to begin branding those found to be a better
Branding.
fraudsters. The red hot metal may seem painful, but I'm told it's actually preferable to most music currently in the charts.
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening, and that this should be taken as a response to how the people feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show
Motherfucker
to
burn,
contribute
motherfucker
to
burn.
the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement. Let's play that statement.
Oops, up,
Good evening.
over.
In these difficult times, it's important that we all feel united.
We do. Oop, I'm sorry.
Together. And for a short time, we must bear significant change. To help myself come to terms with these tough but transitory times,
Pew, pew.
that are just as temporary as all of this discomfort. I thought it would be helpful to share my list with all of you. Christmas with the in-laws. Christmas with your child's school play. Your child's school play. Beauty. Youth. That phase you still don't.
Good lord.
That phase you still don't. Your New Year's resolution. Your husband's hairline. Your waistline. Your term in office. Your fleeting lifetime. And all of human endeavour. I hope my relatable list has allowed you to find reassurance, to know that just as these things pass us by, so too will this crisis. Together we will endure, as we always have.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with two friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on. If you were saying, a news program.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Remington how such a trusted brand
We're doing good.
made such a terrible
Getting those numbers back up.
And what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Danielle Lyle.
I like her.
6, 5,
That's all coming up on
3.
tonight's
National Nightly News. National Nightly News.
What an asshole.
First tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? most importantly, who's to blame? And most importantly,
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield Milkirky is the CEO of Remington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work. Thank you for having me, Megan.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Sorry,
Thank
us?
you for having us. Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head? Is that what you call the voices in your
Attract
head?
dead scientists. I don't really know why.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snugglehugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record. We would never have thought to claim.
What can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. There's only one thing that can be said. We're sorry. I'm sorry. From everyone here at Remington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Remington.
I need something to drink.
We are deeply, deeply sorry. We are deeply. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love? That letting a child's
So you made a toy sentient.
We see you, Sophia Remington. We see you. You are preening by a metal vessel.
Pineapple.
You see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's work. I remember when he made the first dancing hangman. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little execution. I'd watch that wiggle and wave his tiny little wiggle and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them. On the quiet, and he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part.
Sounds like a
global supermassive
weird toy name.
That is Remington's megacore. That is sadly we lost Grandpappy along the way. Sadly we lost. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory.
Preschool.
Another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention, Mr. Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today. To tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
We said science! Science! We said science! Song on the breeze. It's breath on the breeze. Far under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please don't keep us in suspense any longer. Don't keep us in suspense
Be my future
any
she's
longer.
making up next.
Remington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps. Safety and security in these dangerous times. Each box of Snuggle Traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop Mrs. Snugglehugs in its tracks.
Jesus
That can
Christ.
for a small lawn,
Die, you little fucks.
And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind. Now that is affordable
We
peace of
see
mind.
you, Jeremy Donaldson. We see
Not now, honey, I'm
you,
mid-pitch.
Jeremy Donaldson.
The best thing about Snuggle Traps is that powered by next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will last them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. We see you are screaming and yelling. You are screaming. Your friends and yelling. Oh, crying. Your friends. They are crying.
Okay, I put the tapes in.
You're gone. You're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then? Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we get to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Are they dangerous, say, to children? Are they
Oh,
dangerous,
hell
say,
yeah.
to children?
These are not. Oh, hell yeah. But they're explosive fun.
That wasn't a swear word? Okay.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell. Sophia Remington for joining us. Delia Lywell.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
3,
Go away.
2,
We'll be back after these bandages.
1.
We'll be back.
See how professional Sophia Remington adapts to the
That was
what?
exactly what we
She seems very nice, that young Miss Remington.
We know.
I think she'd make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so?
We know that
I think
you're
I'd rather
scared
spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred
But
crystals up
now-
my skeptical arsehole.
more than ever.
Hello, mate. It's Dave. You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back.
Thank you.
Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
And the isolation idealists. The
I don't know if the temperature is getting too high.
And the lockdown lovers.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming.
Say
No, exactly. You said it. I've said
still
it.
aging.
He must know. He's not
Possibly more
stupid.
so.
I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us.
Every
Hey,
single
no, Jenny. You're not backing
Bye,
up on
little
me now.
fox.
We're in this together. It's gonna work. We'll get him.
buying
I've made the cake. You're on the balloons.
products.
Got no idea how old he
The
is.
same plane has come back again.
40,
It's a glitch in the simulation.
Yeah, ready.
We're all doomed.
Okay, coming back.
Public eventually.
In 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some familiar faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks,
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
It really is a pleasure, Casey. I enjoyed our heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up
how are
okay.
you coping?
8 minutes of this?
So sudden.
Good
that
lord.
Not many people I haven't been able to get home. Like many people,
no,
I
what
haven't been able to get
happened?
home. I was staying at a hotel after an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
My tour has been cancelled indefinitely.
Oh no. Whatever will you do?
Every single ticket,
Alan,
even
I'm so
the
sorry to hear that. Oh,
Yeah.
Alan, I'm so sorry
People
to
are
hear
being
that.
quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise they've already spent it filling the beach house with beach.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Right, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
Paperback. Oh my lord.
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan.
we
Not
Yes.
to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment
Extremely.
has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside. And they want us
How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
No, but
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? Every year. That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
she's agreeing with you, Alan. You absolute shit. She's agreeing with you, Alan. You absolute.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement?
That was close.
That these toys aren't dangerous.
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claim?
You know, it's kind of if this was a real life setup, this might be kind of fun to do.
I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over.
Good
But it won't.
God.
Yes, right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. To repent. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like...
Bye-bye.
And healthcare. We need to
Bye-bye again.
sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse? Katie, could
Luckily,
it be
over
any
the past
worse?
few years under advance, they've invested heavily into health. So the system...
I want to do it. When he comes back, I'm clicking the button.
Lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within.
Will you just stop?
They're in the same room.
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an alliance of fish people, amassing an army to kidnap us.
That's you. That's what you sound like. That's you. That's what you sound like.
But
Meh. 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 Meh.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
I don't
You
sound
do,
like that.
Alan. You do
Yes,
sound
you
like
do.
that. You
And
do,
that's why no
Alan.
one wants
You
to
do
be your
sound like
friend.
and that's why no
I've
one
got
wants
loads
to be
of
your friend.
friends.
No, you haven't.
I've got loads of
think
friends.
you do,
No, you
Ellen.
haven't. Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
Pick up that sandwich again, please.
You are
Oh, good one.
not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territories leading mine. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a ritual today, which really contributed.
Got caught slacking with that sandwich.
Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Brannan. Exactly that. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello. I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies.
Is that a sponge?
Broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there? Can you tell us what it's like out there?
As you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. For my question, Jeremy, just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner? Waiting to end the fledgling career of this young promising journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there? What's that on your jacket there?
What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example,
He needs to
an anchor position.
cut his mustache or grow a full beard out.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice.
There just needs to be one of the bears that just comes from like the right or left and just attack his face. Just rawr. Grr.
And just where are you, Patrick? And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Which street? I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Which street am I on? I'm just looking for a sign. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue? Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon? Like Patrick Bannon?
That is like, that's strange, that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on
Where
Bannon,
are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue, I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom, technically, but, you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's, you know, it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying. They're everywhere.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick. We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there. A tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
You're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit. Okay, fucking listen to me, you bastards. If you're out there, just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck. I'm too talented to die.
Oh, stop it. You're fine.
Okay, it's fine.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
Close the door.
What do you see, Patrick? What do you see, Patrick? Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be happy to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
Okay. Doing good.
Damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Your children are ours.
Dave here. I've run into a few problems getting back. Although not as bad as yours. Looks like you've got one loose in the studio.
Oh shit.
Whack it on the head if it gives you any trouble. It's pretty bad here too, mate. They've got on board. Captain's down. Worse, chef's down and we're out of rum. Not sure I'm going to make it to sobriety or dry land. If I had a missus, I'd ask you to tell her that I love her, but to be honest, I've kind of pissed my life away, mate. Still, at least I'm outdoors, eh?
True.
Or abandon them to a life
So if it's in the office, how the fuck do I hit it? Or what do I hit it with?
on the streets.
That's new. What the my window's broken now. What the fuck?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to.
Bitch.
I don't have to.
Know what's lurking in the water.
No, you're being a child. I'm not.
Go-getters.
I'm not.
We can't.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. No, no.
Bitch.
5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway. We're in isolation.
Terrifying little
so
boogers.
only tonight,
14
we have
minutes.
something different for you. Even though some people find it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overrule those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose. So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny.
Gotcha, bitch.
See ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Yeah, I think I heard about that. Actually. Yeah, I think I heard.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during that time,
Tommy.
so yeah.
Of course, that's my fault. So, why
Fuck
don't you
off.
tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy. You sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else. Yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Jeremy. Thank you. This.
Is that? What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it.
I kind of shut the power off twice.
What a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you. I love you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie. Tell us about yourself.
What can I say?
She's a
My name is
risky old lady.
Always has been. I'm a human woman.
I don't think. Why does it look like this? Is this some sort of fever dream?
Acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please? Can I get 30 seconds on the clock?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a
We
clock.
haven't got a clock.
So I did ask for a clock.
Why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right. Here we go. Time starts. Here we go. Now, question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favourite colour?
Color spelled without a U.
Correct. The colour of my nipples. And finally,
Whoa.
Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock. That is correct.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line? Jelly Bean on the line.
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of
course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia. Thank you for being here.
I see. If they get up on the desk, they'll start bouncing on shit.
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia. Tell us about
Oh, well, if you
Head is on a swivel.
this game, I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel
Beefman?
Hopkirk, and Jodie
Click.
Carpetburn,
Bitch.
amongst others.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have
We are 4 away.
shut the studios and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
how are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
I'm doing pretty damn good, aren't I?
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time, we've got time.
If it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's right. Don't worry. It's not too
Hey,
bold.
I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
We've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for young
He looks like Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad right there.
See it, wouldn't we, Gerbil? We'd love to see it.
Absolutely dying to. Absolutely
Right, so,
dying to.
what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So, the first one we've been working
They're sleeping together, calling it now.
King of the Jungle's mortgage repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does. Yes. He's a porcupine. He does. Yes. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
Darling, oh, they are together.
I think you're onto something here.
She's the one on top.
Oh, yes.
Kidding.
This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that it'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something, man.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic
Come on,
figure.
3 more.
Picture this.
Keep on going.
At his lowest ebb, the trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets
2 more.
a wise octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear."
Octopus with a wing. Interesting choice. Okay. I dig it. I fuck with it.
You have this ambition and these dreams.
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow. You really have taken yourself to new depths. So what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck
What do you want
shit.
children to take away from this? What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
All right, Jamboree.
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents'
Will you just go the fuck away?
trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end. We end on a big musical number. Oh, they're dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging.
How many are there?
Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, I might be able to. Hang on, can we get Angie back? I might be able to.
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Whoa.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming. Or wanted. At all.
Fuck happened?
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up. All sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus with way too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cat. They're always in good mood. But that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house.
What is fucking happening? This is another fever dream.
Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports. Now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's
Come on, one more, please.
Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never.
I don't know what this is.
The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will.
It's nice that the snuggle shit bear thing is letting me do this and focus.
Will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Well, that seems to have pretty much run its course. That's all we
Welcome
have
back,
time
you
for
little
tonight.
fuck.
But before we go, I just wanted to leave you with this final thought. And by you, I actually mean you, Alex. Up in the broadcast room, making sure we all look our best and keeping the signal strong and the language mild.
Thank you.
And Alex is damn good at it. Alex is our invisible foundations. You at home can't see them, but they're always there, keeping us afloat.
I'm always watching.
Of course, we can see you, Alex. Of course, we can see you. I saw you the other day in the corridor. Remember? I tried to catch your eye, but I think you must have been deep in thought because you just saw.
Are you flirting with me right now?
Walk past me like I wasn't there. I try and sit in your eye line in the canteen some days.
She is flirting with me.
If I'm honest, every day. Oh no, it's wrong. I know you're married.
I am. I have
I've
kids.
done some digging.
found out about the fact that you risked being arrested to help Chris, and that you
What the
stretched yourself
fuck?
to let Susie go travelling.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
You're not a pushover parent either. You kept Charlie safe, even if he resents you for it.
She's trying to blackmail me just to get in my pants.
Oh, don't worry, Alex. I wore a disguise. Don't worry, Alex. And I spoke like this so he wouldn't recognise me famous voice. I'm not crazy, Alex. I don't want you to think I would ever do anything to hurt Charlie or Susie.
Crazy bitch.
Sam's lucky.
So am I.
Lucky to have you, Alex. But if something happened, could you possibly love me? I mean,
Unless you're rich, probably not.
obviously
Sorry.
now. I know
Because I am on the verge of selling a kidney right now. Got to talk to the doctor about that one.
electric shock and went into some sort of coma. Could you love me then? Could you? Would you? Please. Could you? Please. My name's Megan Wolf. Have a deceitful night.
Crazy bitch.
God, I'll tell you something. It was like a God-given relief being able to use my own voice there for a second. I've been doing this posh gobshite's voice for 10 years now. It's messing with me something fierce.
Something fierce.
Would we go for a go?
Will be using this as an opportunity.
Oh, come on.
Maybe
you
Sam would want to
dry
invite her over
shite.
someday.
They're only toys.
Nervous Eric and queefing Janet. I'd like to
wait
address
for Alex
the
to
rumors
wake
that
up
the
from that
network has
coma.
no emergency fund. This is hogwash.
Alex.
We have one, but I spent it on unnecessary informational videos and cars.
Wake up.
Finally, I want to remind all of you of the strict guidelines.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Complete the lockdown broadcast. BBA. Fucking. Did I black out? When I got electrocuted, was that me blacking out? Okay, but cliffhanger. I'm leaving this episode here. I know. I apologize, but I've gone way over my time limit. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Go back and watch the first two episodes. And with that being said, I will see all of you in the next episode. I love y'all, and goodbye.